presence to attack that from 3 points, as opposed to just the 2 of market and defensive spawn.
Yeah, that's a fair shout. I think if you're going to play that heavy on the retake, why not try and get a little mid lurk? Bit there towards your scene. Just keeping tabs on everything. This should be a goer. Shouldn't take too many casualties. There is a shorty lingering around. Okay, that's a curious one from Baditech, but I guess he finds the info maybe he didn't want, but Mixwell's gonna start loving this, surely. Oh, he's outdone by Bonka. Okay, a couple of fumbles here. Now, again, it's small damage to the economy. If they get the rifles away, that's brilliant. Nice little head, well, not even a headshot, but a close enough upper body shot that Artist outdoes. Excuse me? Excuse me?
No.
Excuse me? No. Oh my dear God, that was too close. We almost saw our first actual ninja defuse. So these players playing mid and that B link better be ready. That's surprising. Ziz was a little caught out by that, considering the presence. This is a fumble and a great exploitation by G2, but with the...
It's coming. And G2, well, I was about to say they take no casualties, but you're seeing going to find Mixwell and then get caught out in mid himself. Deciding to come back and maybe revisit mid a little bit. Yassine's got himself tucked all the way in short cover. He's actually going to find Pit all the way at top mid, and he will escape with his life as well. So a good little win for Bonk there.
It's going to reset the pace slightly. That's going to keep a little bit...
Out of my way.
Have to just fall back to this B hit. Pop of the ult. And with the information from Ray still pouring through, they've got to know it's this B hit. Ready and waiting, Bonkar goes down. The hit's still deadly as you'd expect from G2, but they are suffering some casualties. The Bulldog doing the best it can to hold on to this, but for now, this 2v3, they might want to hold to get that raise in position.
Yeah, and Pat is hurting right now. The heal did go off, but it hadn't ticked over enough. He was still super low in the spy cam. Still tucked away at the back of lane, and there you go. It's going to give David P's position up, so it's just down to Artist now. He's all the way back in Boathouse. Not going to find the first one, but does find Safe on the second peak. And okay, a little bit of a push up short in towards Garden. Aldo not finding anything, but Safe with the counter wall here. Showstopper getting popped. No, hasn't been let rip just yet. Yeah.
Pat's got himself in a really fun spot here. This could be really good. I think Yassine's got a really good idea where he might be. Oh, the timing! Way better for Patitech. Excellent blind. Big pressure. This is a big outplay. This is why Patitech can be an excellent omen. He gets taken down by a bang through the wall. Safe says goodbye, but G2, we're going to bound off the back of that. They're on the side. They're tucked in. This is going to be a quick bit of pressure coming back through from Bonk. They want a bit of this. David P with a quick res. The wall goes up, the door goes down, and so do the players. Nicely done so far from Bonk. They're not letting it slip. And look at that spike. High pockets in the open.
Yeah, and actually Artist, he's got no choice but to challenge there.
How much more can they bring here? That looks like it. Oh, Bonk, you just got caught with your pants down. Mixwell doing it dirty. Ziz is there, but by now the rest of the attacking side should hit that site. Try and bounce off the back of that little bit of aggression. The one-way cages are going up, and they're trying to hinder this aggression. But look,
Slowly making his way back up ramp here. Safe will get Bonkar back on his feet, but it's going to be an A hit here. Oh, Yassine has timed it perfectly.
Needs to back away now. He's done the job. He's done everything he needs to do. Wait for support, even if the spike goes down. Let him get it. You don't need to risk your life on that. Now you got Sage with you. Have a little bit of a go. Maybe offer yourself up for the trade. Healed back up to 100, sitting pretty. Yassine is playing beautifully thus far. Gonna try and clear towards Dark. Fakes it. We can see if they can draw out the play. Baditech, what are you up to? Switching up to the Phantom. I don't know if it's an upgrade in his hands. He looks so talented, even on just the Marshall. But for the attacking side to get an early pick, and look at this presence in middle. Big play from David P while everyone else was leaning towards A, but he goes down. Ziz is holding his ground, but he's got a lot more players coming over towards that site.
Yeah, Aldron going to try and fish out something from market here. Ziz going to find Pit, and that goes unpunished for the time being. Uses a shrouded step to break line of sight and get back in.
He knows there's someone tucked on the site. He knows there's someone around. Safe when he comes over, but Artist, he's so good in these scenarios. That's 2 big picks, 3 overall, but those 2 were paramount to the success. Now Safe, what can you do in a 1v2? Absolutely nothing. Big boy Artist. The G2 seem a little bit more aware this time. Patitech up and over. Oh, the reveal. That's an... What? That flick. Artist trades it out in the end, but it's a big one to start with. But it's going to be, I'm pretty sure it's Ziz in mid who's going to have to deal with a lot more players there. Big ones coming through as well. David P, the first to fall. Information being garnered. A is completely open, but Ziz, well, he can hit a TP if he fancies, but they're going to have to get towards A quickly. The spike's on the way. Bonker's going to see it. They know what's happening now, but how do they stop it?
Pick gets stacked by the Aldro, just B-hopping around for a little bit.
Mixwell's all about timing in this position. He gets it right, he wins these. Oh, just gonna find Aaron. There it is. That's the combination. He hears the steps, he takes a swing, he never gets into danger. Bonker surely doesn't read the position. Surely not. He's heard where Mixwell is, but by this point it's too little too late. Gonna do the damage on the last 3 bullets, but the round goes to G2. But this is a very good game between these two, I guess.
Yeah, he is. Bladestorm gets popped. Mixwell going to try and get up in the face of Bonkar again. David P gets found in the window, and that's a huge kill to go through. Ziz actually going to find Pat with the ghost as well, and Bonkar swings out on the paranoia. This is a fantastic hold.
That just a little bit of utility coming out from Ziz was great, but here comes Pitt, the rock of the team. He finally gets just on red alert. He's like, okay, the spike's down on Cat, I know it, but Artist just took down Aaron, and now it's gonna be Artist again working his way forward. Bonkar gets the timing right. And now Artist, a little unaware, a little unsure, but still crisp as ever. And I love this readjustment from Bonk. So now time starts to tick. He knows he's going to have to hop up in the end. They're trying to make a little bit of a crossfire on the fly. What? Where's the miscommunication? Okay. Safe was the safe.
This is going to be big if the timing doesn't work out. Aaron's actually going to find Artist coming up through window. And Mixwell will trade it with the shorty, but Bonkar good to get the response there. Hunter's Fury invested back up towards Heaven, but Yassine not getting relayed the information, I guess. And David will find safe as well. So Spike will go down here.
This one back in now on the retake.
Especially on a save round as well, with the wall blocking off door. They're not going to expect Pitt to lurk at all. Ziz will find David, and there you go. Pitt comes through and finds Bonkar.
Through right now.
Yeah, and this is when the utility becomes Mixwell. What is that angle? I didn't know that one existed, but Artist will find a shock bolt kill onto Bonkar, and before I could even finish my sentence about utility usage, he finds a kill with it.
How much time do they have left? Not a lot to find them. 2 more seconds. Yassine's gonna find one. He needs to stay alive here. Nice work.
Against Party Powers, I think it was only like 8 rounds, right? So you look at an 8-4 scoreline, and here we're looking at them doing the flip side of that on attack. So it's definitely a consideration to make, but I think the way Bonk is playing, Yassine gonna burst out with the showstopper there. Find the freebie and back up. That's really good use of utility there.
Like they're going to be cautious about it. Now, Patty finding Ziz is going to really throw them through a loop.
Yeah, now they've got...
Oh, save! This is absolute filth!
My word.
And Aaron's just stopped it all as well. This is a great round. They're behind enemy lines. Safe is a beast. And honestly, I was impressed with Safe in map 1. Map 2 he's come alive, but now we have to see Patty going above and beyond. But look at the HP, it's so low. Surely this is going to be Bonk with 5. Oh, he's just... He's got a light duo to come up against. The timing, it's going to be atrocious. Mixwell, good for 1, but the second not traded back in. They know where this player is. You're seeing going to spam it out, investing all that util, and he gets it. Lovely damage done. And the weakness is now found, so it's a 3v1 on the site if they went quickly. The Omen and the Cypher for the defensive side can't over-rotate. They don't have all the information.
No, actually, David P just peeking lane. He's going to take a little tag, but it's not going to hurt him too much. Switch gets flipped, and the door will close to mark it. But David P's timed this perfectly to get himself out of sight. I think Bonk is still going to try and clear this. They're going to assume he stayed here, obviously. So David P's done fantastically well to find Aaron as well. And Pat comes in, finds Safe on site while they're still hunting. This is a good recovery from G2.
Yeah, not seeing it find its target. I just put up towards Heaven. Patty Tech down towards Dark. Mixwell towards Yassine. Nice and easy for Mixwell. Making it look so comfy. And so far, they've really made this tricky. You're going to see the spike heading towards mid, so it is a bit of a, you know, bait and switch, but it's still going to be an incredible uphill battle. If they, I don't know what you can really do with this. With Bonka being lost, I think they know they've been kind of dealt with this round. No easy step towards the site, and that Stinger not really going to really find much placement, I feel.
No, Ziz was looking for something to get into
mid-split coming in. And so much mid-attention from G2. Now, that's a different look here. You're seeing him going to win the fight against Mixwell, but the trade's there for David P. David P, the specialist, always finding a little bit of silver lining on this map. Now, Safe gonna try and maybe get some presence building himself to try and keep check towards short. So for now, this mid scrap is continuing, and G2 are willing to fight this out. They have the round lead. Why wouldn't they be?
It is. It's G2 can kind of pop now, so the information is going to be relayed. David P will get the revive on Ardis, but you're seen there to refrag that one and find David. What?
I love the late lurk in middle. Yassine is just going ham right now. Yeah, the spike's down, but Yassine is just holding them all back. That could be another. He doesn't get it. Pit
Set up here. He's going to swing towards the steps in mid. Mixwell overlooking, and there you go. Ardis will find Yassine. David will find Ziz. Hunter's Fury gets invested. Safe will trade that one out, but again here, it's a nice DP, and I mean, Mixwell's going to be ready to land this, and a rare miss from him. Showstopper comes through, doesn't find a kill though.
They're going to get the fight on the site. They're going to get what they want, and Aaron's taking down Patty Tech, but David P is there, and David P, a safe pair of hands. Only good for one, but the time has been bought. 5 seconds on the board. They've got to get the spike down. Nothing can stop it, and that's Cypher in the off.
Yeah, he's got to stay tucked in here. It kind of all rests on Aaron. I think Pitt has spotted a weapon barrel here, so he's waiting for it.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. He knows it.
My eyes.
Yeah, nice work from Pitt. Nice second from Pitt. There's no time to well play, and you don't get away with that when someone doesn't get flashed. A little unfortunate. I love the idea of it. Again, this is what you say about those defensive-sided executes or defense aggression. It can work incredibly well.
I know
For now,
exactly
though,
where
the
you
attacking
are.
side going to peel away from this. They've definitely done a good enough amount of work. They don't have to overcommit towards A. If they kept going, they'd have run into, you know, 2 pretty well-established players, and they have so much step. Parrots 8 was about the maximum people had got. So, credit to them for doing it. This is what you need for Europe, though. I've been saying, you know, I looked at Fish. I'm pretty sure they've seen enough on the site. I don't know if the cage was up early enough, but they were double stacked towards short. Nice work from Mixwell, doing a bit of damage back to them. I thought that was gonna be the follow-up, but not to be. Staying safe, trying to hold and commit towards that corner. 5 seconds left, and Mixwell is doing everything he can. He tries to deny the plant. He doesn't get the time on it, but Ardis is there towards Aaron. And now one player surrounded, but look at the late flank coming in as well. Safe goes down. It's all on Bonk. He can't do it. The defuse will come in, and 12 rounds will be put on the board for G. See how this Omen fight goes towards middle. If Patitag goes down, then it's a problem. But no, he holds his own, denies Aaron, and suddenly G2 look poised to maybe consider the next map.
Yeah, I mean, they've got to get it back to a 5v3. And here you go. Yeah, he's going to go over and get that. Exactly. Pat now going to get contact on short. Going to use the Shrouded Step to get the hell out of dodge. But the Paranoia comes through, and that's going to slow down the push.
They've got to keep going on this, so the pressure has to keep mounting, otherwise the rotations are going to be there so quickly, and Patitech being the immovable object, he's not letting him in for a second. He wants this over and done with. And well, what can the remaining player from Bonk do? A casual 1v5 up against one of the best in Europe with a Bulldog.
It's time to Pit.
How's he done that? How the
don't
hell has he
know.
done that? He's behind enemy lines. He's a spy. They have no idea. You might... Is David P really watching this with a frenzy? Oh, David, you're too smart, too good. Well played, G2. It's a third.